Welcome to my channel. It's the creative one. I hope everybody in the world is doing good. Let's talk so I can give you this tea. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well today. So today's video is going to be about LiAngelo Ball buying his new girlfriend, Rashida Nicole, a Mercedes G-Wagon. So recently, as we all know, LiAngelo Ball and Nikki Baby recently broke up. LiAngelo Ball, is Miss Nikki Baby's baby daddy. He, is now with Rashida Nicole. He states that Nikki was doing her thing in their relationship. That's why, he left her and continued, to be in a relationship with this other woman. So LiAngelo had cleared that up not too long ago. He said that, he states that allegedly he did not just up and leave Nikki for no reason, which I figured that because there are two sides to every story. So, and I'm sure that Nikki was not innocent in this situation. He states that, Nikki is just a lot to deal with, that she's disrespectful. Also, that she was dealing with other men in their relationship. So that's why that relationship did not work out between them. But he's with this new woman, Rashida Nicole. He's, definitely... LiAngelo Ball is really being petty as hell. This bitch, Rashida Nicole, she's definitely, flossing all her little gifts that he's been giving her on social media. And they can do what they want to do, but I know that Miss Nikki Baby is definitely in her feelings about it. I mean, at the end of the day, who wouldn't be? She made a comment on social media saying, oh, you can sit here and buy your girl a G-Wagon, but you haven't gave me no money for the kids. Nikki states that LiAngelo has not seen his kids in a while. I guess ever since he got in his new relationship, he's became distant towards Nikki and the kids, which is definitely not right. And I definitely don't agree with that. If LiAngelo, if he wants to, move on and be in a new relationship, that's fine. But, he still needs to take care of his kids. He states that, that his kids are still very little. All they can do is say, dad, that, it doesn't really matter. If he's basically saying that it doesn't matter if he's around at this moment because they're so young. And he feels like, oh, well, what am I going to do? Just deal with Nikki. I don't want to deal with her. Like, my kids are not really old enough to understand what's going on. But that's still wrong. Even though they're still little, he still needs to be around. I think him being in this new relationship definitely has a lot to do, why he's not seeing his kids that much. He's trying to be laid up with his new, girl, but he's abandoning his kids, and that's not right. I get that he doesn't want to deal with Nikki, but you still have 2 children by this woman, and these kids are very, very, little still. So, he's tied to Nikki for a long time, whether him and his new girl like it or not. Nikki states that he has not gave her any money for their children, which is very wrong. Nikki, has money, as everybody knows, but it's still, LiAngelo still is responsible for his children, and he definitely still needs to be doing his part. When Rashida had posted that G-Wagon on Instagram, Nikki commented, oh, I wear that on my wrist, basically saying that she has watches or she has jewelry, that are the same value as that G-Wagon. So Nikki is, trying to say, oh, that's not bothering me. I have, money, but it is definitely bothering Nikki. LiAngelo Ball is being hella petty. I don't know if he's doing this, to spite Nikki, or if he's really into this new girl like that, or I'm pretty sure it's probably a little bit of both. But him and his new bitch are definitely on social media, just not giving a damn about Nikki's feelings, which at the end of the day, LiAngelo, he has every right to move on with his life. Exes move on. You see hurtful shit on social media. It is what it is. But That's very hurtful. I mean, all of our exes move on at some point, but to have your ex, not just your ex, but the father of your children sitting here spoiling another girl, spending all this money on her and flossing it, on social media is very hurtful. Even though Nikki has money, it's still, hurtful to her. So, and, on top of that, the world is seeing this and the world has everything to say about it. So, damn, that's fucked up. But I mean, LiAngelo Ball, he's moved on. It's going to be interesting to see if him and Rashida, last for a long time or see where their relationship goes. Rashida Nicole, she's actually a part of Wildin' Out. She's a Wildin' Out girl. So yeah, she's a part of that show, Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out. But yeah, they've been flossing on social media a lot. Nikki has a new man. His name is Mozzie. She has been seen with him. He has had some back and forth with LiAngelo. The situation is just a mess. It's very unfortunate. I know that Nikki is very hurt about this, as I would be too. It's messed up, but like I said, Nikki allegedly is with this man Mozzie now. LiAngelo moved on. It's unfortunate, that these two couldn't make it work, but relationships end, and it is what it is. But it's pretty fucked up, that she has 2 young children by him and she has to sit here and deal with all this on the media, and all of that. LiAngelo, he's just petty as hell. Like, he's a typical man for sure. But at the end of the day, he did state, that he did not just up and leave Nikki for nothing. So, like I said, he did say that side of the story. So, P saying what she said was false. Him and Rashida both stated that him and Nikki's relationship was over when he got with Rashida. So it is what it is. He just moved on to somebody else. So, but damn, like, can't they just keep that shit off of social media? Like, if you want to buy her things and buy her gifts and shower her with gifts, I'm not saying he's necessarily wrong for that, but it's like, damn, like, he already knows that Nikki is going to feel some type of way. He already knows that she's going to be mad and hurt and everything else. He knows that everybody is going to have something to say about the situation. But it's a shame. But in a nutshell, I feel like, it's very hurtful to Nikki, to see this blasted all over social media. Her relationship just ended. He's not taking care of his children, as she states, allegedly. And on top of that, he's blasting this female and, all this shit that he's buying her on social media, and there's not anything Nikki can do about it. But that's wrong, that LiAngelo has not seen his kids despite what's going on with him and Nikki. It doesn't sound like Nikki is giving him a problem, or it doesn't sound like she's keeping the kids away from him. It sounds like he's just choosing not to see them, I guess, for the fact that he doesn't want to deal with her. And I think it's because he wants to be laid up with his new little boo, and, he just wants to be focused on that right now, which you could have your new boo, LiAngelo, but you still need to take care of them babies, though. You need to be in their presence, and financially, you still need to be helping. It doesn't matter if Nikki has money, so he still needs to be helping. But let me know what you guys think about this situation. Do you think that Rashida and LiAngelo are gonna last? What do you think about him, buying her gifts, buying her that G-Wagon? What do you think about Nikki's new relationship, with Mozzie? Leave a comment, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.